Okay, next we've got the Hampshire entry from BONA VISTA Farm, Don Michael and Sons. This gilt is 90-3. She's sired by the Dare to Be Different boar out of a breed 'em up sow, and she's bred to True Worth, and I'm going to let Ryan tell you about her. I'd say he could do it better than any of us.
Yeah, so this one's out of Dare to Be Different. That's the boar there at John Veach's. If you've probably seen a picture of him, John posted him quite a bit back there in the fall. He's kind of a black-headed, kind of off-belted boar there that I saw on a trip to John's that was extremely intriguing to me for just his skeletal build and comfort of hind leg for a Hampshire. And I called my dad from the driveway at John's, and I said, as soon as the breed 'em up sow, which is what this gilt is out of, is in heat, we need to call John and get that sow bred to him. So that's what we did. The sow that this 90-3 gilt is out of has always had anywhere from 11 to 15 and raised them all every time. One of those really maternal kind of Hampshire sows, and that kind of looks very similar to how 90-3 looks there on your screen. She's bred to True Worth, which is a True Value son. That was the champion Hampshire boar at the Ohio State Fair that we showed this summer that we were excited to be able to use again on several. We actually used him pretty hard after we sold him there at the State Fair. Someone not too far from us bought him and said that they'd send us some semen, so we were happy to do that. Kind of ideally mated. That boar at True Value, True Worth boar is very heavy boned and a little more moderate. I think kind of ideally mated here.
Old school traditional Hampshire, what comes to mind here, about big rib, big body, productive looking, and still got a sharp kind of a front end, a very productive inner appearance and square in her build, and very adequate kind of bone. And this is just a testament of the boar she's out of, being a black-headed one with a little bit of a splash or whatever on him. Again, just make good hogs. I mean, you get good traditional belts out of all kinds of different directions, and this one is belted as good as a Hampshire as you'd ever want, with a really productive underline, and looks like it again. Ryan said everything he needed to say, because he knows these hogs obviously inside and out, and very, very complimentary mating that should really get out there and work for you. Looks like one that could be very productive.
And to touch on what Jim said about the belt thing, like, litter was 100% belted, not any issues at all. I don't think we had any white legs or any off belts or anything like that. So
yeah, we can get tangled up in color all we want, but it's right. Good hogs are good hogs, and this one is made just right. So that's a good additional comment there again about the consistency within that litter. Again, this is BONA VISTA Farms, Don Michael and Sons Hampshire entry 90-3.